gents, we've already kind of delved into the U.S. Open chat a bit, but I will note, and you guys mentioned him earlier, Jon Rahm withdrew from Live Houston with a blister between his toes.
Hate to see it.
True.
I mean, I can imagine that's extremely painful and uncomfortable to walk and swing. It's just kind of a funny way to withdraw.
I don't know. How would you do that, Mark? Spending too much time at the beach?
Yeah, practicing in sandals, I guess. He's got weeks off. Yeah, I don't know.
I hate things in, but this would be my nightmare. Something in between my toes like that.
Yeah. I hate sandals. I hate all of it.
I hate everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's does anybody have any confidence in Rahm going into the US Open?
No.
Nothing. Just not. I mean, take the WD out of it and bad at Augusta, worse at the PGA. There's just nothing there. I don't and maybe some of that I personally I think some of it is just live related, just the emotion of going over there and how big of a change that was, but it's been a really lousy year for him so far.
It has. We're kicking off US Open week immediately here, Greg, because Monday morning, the second practice tee time is Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas, Jordan Spieth, and one Tiger Big Cat Woods.
Yeah, we know who could do the most on the bench press in that group.
Ricky Fowler.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty exciting stuff. Ricky came in second, tied second when Keimer won in 14. He has not been playing very well. So maybe getting back to Pinehurst revives him a little bit. But tough to see that coming right now. JT, new putter in play, didn't work out great this week. He's got some work to do. Jordan Spieth, if it's not on a tee, he doesn't seem to be able to hit it. He's got some work to do.
That's true.
I can't believe it. It's consistent.
What if I told you like 6 years ago the only thing Spieth could do is drive the ball?
I wouldn't believe you.
Like what?
It would be
so. He was on Friday. He was right on the cut line when I was looking, and he was first in the field in strokes gained off the tee. He was missing the cut.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
It's crazy.
So that that's a pairing, sadly, that they don't have a whole lot going for them heading into this U.S. Open. They have a lot going for them in life in general, but not a whole lot in this U.S. Open.
Did you see Smiley's tweet, Rick?
No, what was it?
Smiley said that's a nice upgrade for that group because that was the spring break crew. They all went on spring and they subbed Tiger in for Smiley.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, we'll wrap on this. You only get to choose one. It's Sunday night, so we're not going to hold you to it. But Mark, what is the one thing that you are looking forward to seeing the most next week? One thing. Go.
Going to sound like a golf nerd, but the golf course. I'm just looking forward to seeing how Pinehurst No.2 is set up, what the USGA do with it, and how it plays out. I mean, if there's one major we're going into that there are more question marks, I think, than anything else, is this one. Because it's going to be hard to handicap players. We don't know how the course is going to be set up. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this whole thing shakes out from that point of view.
Kyle, what are you looking forward to the most?
Well, that was my answer as well. I think it's I think it's going to be fast. I think it's going to be just a war, and I think it's going to be Pinehurst is just it's different than like an Oakmont or it's just a different style of play, and I think like Mark said, if you dial those greens up a little bit, you just can't hold them from the waist area, and so I want to see like a real US Open test. I don't need the long rough and like all that stuff. I just want to see like I want it to be really hard because I think that really hard creates really consequential, fun golf shots. And we got that kind of. I thought we were going to get it more than we did last year. We got it at times at LACC, but I think Pinehurst is just going to be awesome. And I'm really, really excited to see it.
Greg?
So the story of a U.S. Open always seems to be the golf course to me, but this one in particular, we have an opportunity to watch a golf course that presents so much strategy just get picked apart by the best strategist that we've seen since Tiger and Scotty Scheffler. And so I'm most looking forward to watching how Scotty Scheffler navigates his way around this golf course. Mark said it. It's a masterclass in golf course management. And I think this is a perfect canvas to showcase that.
Nobody do their rain dances between now and next Sunday because the forecast is 82, 84, 87, 90, 92, 93, 91 on Sunday, and not much or any rain in the forecast. So no rain dances, nothing. Don't do anything crazy. Okay. Any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Yeah, I want to put a quick question at the group here. Okay, if you had one live player to pick at the US Open, who do you go? I'm leaning towards, it's kind of like Phil Sandbeltish to me, so maybe Cameron Smith. What say you?
He would definitely be my choice, but I can't pick him in one and done.
I will take sneaky Cam Smith and go with Patrick Reed, who is playing really good golf right now. Just finished third in Houston. I don't have his major championship stuff in front of me, but I think he's played well at majors this year. And this is going to turn into a short game thing.
Give me Brooks.
How's Bryson going to do around this place?
I don't know.
What's the thing? This is why I'm fascinated by this thing, because no one really knows. You can't look at the course and go, this guy's going to thrive around this place.
Well, you're totally right, Mark. And I think that you're right about Valhalla, or I can't remember. Maybe it was Greg that said Valhalla was so perfect for Bryson, just the way it's set up. And this place, you're like, man, Bryson's playing really good major championship golf, but this is, I don't know. Like, there's going to be so many weird short shots. And I hope he plays good because it was so fun to have him in the mix those first two majors. I don't feel as confident about him as I did going into Valhalla.
I do have to note that my pick, Patrick Reed's not in the field. So I don't think he's going to win.
Okay.
I thought he was in. I thought it was like, I guess this is the streak that ended it. It was like a decade in a row, like 40 in a row.
Did he try to qualify? Patrick Reed's not in the US Open field?
He's not in the field. This is the first major he has not been in like a decade.
Wow.
That stinks.
And Adam Scott will get in.
Yeah, he'll get in. In the top 60 in the world.
Top 60.
Yeah.
So
I guess I'll go with Cam Smith, I guess. Or is Dean Burmeister? And Dean Burmeister's playing like the greatest golf of his life.
Mean Dean.
What about Neiman?
He's pretty good too.
I'm fishing for one and done ideas is what I'm doing. I'm desperate.
Great.